and grief is a part of our lives. And as we grow older, we experience more and more of it. Even when we are young, we experience such feelings. You broke your favorite toy, or your favorite Xbox controller's joystick decided to break and stick to the left, which I used to really hate as a kid. Regardless of anything, you will or have experienced denial and or grief at some point in your life. Which brings us to this song by Big Thief that released August 13th, 2019. The piece being named simply Not. They released this song alongside with the announcement of their fourth album, quote unquote, Two Hands. This album can be argued to be a big reason how Big Thief as a whole was put on the map and gained a huge audience to showcase their raw instruments, vocals, mixing emo, grunge, and sprinkled in some old sounding rock and roll. So the question comes, why is this song being pointed out and sort of put on the spotlight? Starting off listening to this track, you're confronted by a slow guitar riff followed by a slow-paced drumming. It sets the tone that this isn't a, hey, let me play this song in the car with a few of my friends. Instead, it's a, don't ever let me play this song alone in the car. Like, just imagining being in your car, you're with a few of your homies, right? They start playing tracks like, oh, listen to this new Yeet, listen to this new Slipknot song that just came out. Who listens to Slipknot in 2026? I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But then you have the audacity to get the aux and you put on this song by Big Thief. Man, don't even try it, bro. It's not gonna work. No one's gonna vibe to this. Someone's gonna either cry or tell you to turn that shit off. The instrumentals are unique yet sound so familiar. It's sort of reminiscent of old Nirvana with how raw and unedited the music sounds. But the talented guitars and drums aren't what we are here to diagnose. It's the vocals by lead singer Adrienne Linker. God, I really hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Jesus Christ. Right when Adrienne starts singing, you'll realize each verse of the song is trying to describe a feeling, but being unable to actually describe said feeling. The only way that Adrienne can describe that said feeling is describing what it's not, hence the name of the track, which brings us right back to grief. A feeling that can't be described as sadness. It's not depression, it's not anger, it's simply not. It's nothing because it is his own emotional downward spiral. It's not the formless being. No. So for the first set of lyrics, I wanted to choose something that I really captivated this claim. The lyrics shown here are a great example of how this song relates back to grief and loss. The whole song is, but I'm taking these lyrics specifically. The formless being can be interpreted as the feeling of that loved one being there and the denial that comes with losing somebody. The clothes still in the house, their empty bedroom, traces of them that make it seem like that they are still here with us and instead just away on a trip or something like that. The girl that I'm seeing is a demonstration of how experienced grief yourself can impact others in your very own life. Your loved ones who want to help you through this trauma, want to help you through this loss, and when they can't, they can feel part of the problem. And this line of the song tells that it's not the girl I'm seeing, meaning it's not another loved one's fault. And I wanted to remind you guys that, like I said, this isn't a fun piece by any means. It dives into some confusing emotion that grieving comes with, and it can be uncomfortable for some listeners, but that's what makes music so fascinating, and why deep and emotional songs like this are so liked by people. It's nice knowing that the pain that you might be feeling is felt by someone else in this world, or have been felt by somebody else before. It's a reminder that no one is truly alone with how they feel. No matter what you may be going through, whether it's grief, sadness, or even just a bad day, there's always someone who can be able to relate to you. So I strongly suggest, if you ever need somebody to talk to, please reach out, because there's always someone in your life that cares. It's not the hunger revealing, no the ricochet. I wanted to also showcase these lyrics, even if there are numerous lyrics in these songs that I can point out and discuss. I feel like these are the most infamous set of lyrics in this piece, thanks to social media like Instagram and TikTok. But I also feel like it's the most impactful and emotionally driven part of the song. The line, "It's not the hunger revealing," can mean many different things, but it's clear it's not a regular hunger. The hunger being written about here is a hunger that some may feel when loss impacts their life. The longing for that something they once had could be a person, a pet, or maybe even a feeling they once felt but no longer do anymore. The feeling bleeding through for others to see. The next line, however, puts this track dead to rights about it being about the feeling of loss. Quote unquote, nor the nameless grave. It's so on the nose you may be thinking it has some sort of alternate meaning, but Adrian lays it out right in front of us directly in this line. It's a pattern you see in this song if you look over each lyric closely. Each verse, it gets more and more direct on what she's trying to describe. Now, nameless grave can mean a lot of different things, whether it's having experienced so much loss that the grave just seems nameless, or the forgotten history of the past. Feeling scared to be a part of that forgotten past. Just being another stone on the ground only a few people will remember. Jesus, man, this this is something, bro. This is wow. Anyways, not only are these sets of lyrics my favorite and are the most popular, it's for a reason. When Adrienne sings this part, her vocals turn rough, almost into a scream-like tone, way different from how she sounded in the track prior. The raw emotion she lets out is the reason I adore this song so much. It doesn't feel forced or intended. She felt something while singing, and it's clear as day. In my opinion, it's one of my favorite lines from a musical artist that shows true emotion and actually expresses themselves and makes it known that this song is not just another fun or just another sad song. Now, that's not to say that I don't enjoy music that is purely made for fun or it's clearly made to, get up and dance around to, or maybe some cool music you play, like I said, in the car with some friends. But I feel like music is at its best when it makes you feel something. It's clear that the song has meaning, there's a story behind it in some way. And I feel like that leaves a great impact on the listener. When it comes to this beautiful piece of music, I think Bob Bowen of NPR said what I was thinking while I was listening. If you don't know who Bob Bowen is, neither did I before doing research on this song. He's basically an American musician and media personality. He used to be the host and creator of NPR's online music show, All Songs Considered. Just some fun trivia for you on this guy. Anywho, back to what he actually said about the song. Quote unquote, the inability to describe what that something is and only being able to explain what it is not. Grief isn't just sadness. Grief isn't just anger. Sometimes it's all of those things and more. And when all those emotions are mixed together, expressing how you feel becomes much, much more difficult. Anyways, I really do appreciate anyone who stayed long enough to reach the end of this video. If you have any songs or anything music related that you would like me to discuss or do research or make a video essay on, please let me know in the comments. I would love some suggestions. And I'm starting to run into a problem where I don't know how to end these videos now, so thanks.